Hello, and welcome to the next part of a user experience design course. In this presentation, we are going to explore flowcharts and how they can help to design the path of the experience and how they can help save money in time in programming. The project starts here. A client walks into your office and says, "I want you to design an app that lets pet owners exchange pet food recipes." You, of course, take the job because it's an awesome idea. So now what? Before you even start to prototype, you need to know more about what's going to happen. So do the users need to sign in? Will there be a link to a social media? Will the recipes be public, or can they just share them with friends? Will there be a main database of recipes? How will they be organized? And how are they going to be searchable? Are you going to be able to search by species, by ingredient, by type? A flowchart is a diagram that shows a process, a computer algorithm, a system, a set of steps, or any other process that you want to show people. It uses simple shapes and arrows along with words to depict a series of actions that can be taken within the parameters of your design. Why do we use flowcharts? Well, it's important to organize, to communicate with the programming team, to test the user's ability to navigate, to cheaply assess the project, to break up the work so you know how much has to be done and how much it's going to cost, and to find any problems that might arise. How to start? Start from the very first screen your user will see. Then you look at the questions you asked. Each is a screen, at least, if not two. Figure out how you want the users to interact with the information and create arrows that connect the different pages. Photograph and present your work. Sometimes you can just send them a screenshot or a PDF file. Use a page description and vague shapes to show what goes where. Now, there are different ways that you can make a flowchart. From very low tech to very high tech, you can draw on a sheet of paper, write on a whiteboard or a blackboard, write on sticky notes and organize on a wall or a whiteboard or a blackboard. My personal favorite is the sticky notes because you can always add and subtract sticky notes, and it's really easy to erase and draw in new lines. You can also use a computer program like Illustrator, Figma, Lucidchart, or even WordPerfect. I'm going to show you how to use all of these techniques in the following presentations. So, for the presentation that I'm going to show you on how to, I created this scenario. It's always a good idea to have some sort of idea in mind when you're building this. You'll also notice that as I explore the structure of the app, there will be more pages. For example, the first one I did was just a rough sketch with a pen. And it's got fewer pages than the sticky notes. So, for this specific set of presentations and how to map a flowchart, I'm going to use the following scenario. The app is for pet food recipe exchange. The app name is Made with Love. It will have a login page. It will need to have a recipe input page, a finish recipe page, a search recipe page, and a list of recipes page. The recipes should be able to get organized by species, type, or ingredient. Okay. Now, for the next steps. You've got the basics. You know what a flowchart is. Look at the possible execution methods for a flowchart. Okay, you don't have to watch all of the how-to videos. If you don't have Illustrator, don't watch the Illustrator how-to video. My favorite method for doing these flowcharts is Post-it notes. Post-it notes on a blackboard, Post-it notes on a whiteboard, Post-it notes on a large sheet of paper, Post-it notes on the floor. Post-it notes are cool. Once you have watched the tutorials of the method that you want to use, go to the assignment part of this exercise. Read the parameters, the type of app that I'm asking you guys to build a flowchart for, and attempt to build a flowchart with this method, and then create a short presentation video that tells me how you envision people moving from screen to screen within that app. Okay, let's get going.